everybody. So I remember how I just posted a video saying that I did my personal one and I'm editing it. I decided that I'm not going to edit. I have this overcoming passion that came over to me in the car, and I just can't wait to get it out. I'm going to try not to cry. As you see in a lot of my videos, I cry, but it's just one of those things where I'm finally letting go of so much. Yes, I'm back in my car. I'm letting go so much of what I've been holding in for such a long time. So my personal one is the fact that I want you guys to know a little bit of why I joined, where I'm going to go, and my struggle that I'm going to be going through. And what I went through, my struggle that I went through to get to where I'm going now, or where I'm going now. Yeah, I said that right. A little bit about me, if you don't know about me, or you know, it's been a while since I've talked to you. I'm 23 years old, turning 24 on March 28th. Woo-hoo. I was a head nurse for a plastic surgeon of St. John. Worked 40 plus hours. Always paying my bills. Nothing problem with that. I started my own business when I was 22, January of last year. Love it. Not gonna change it. I just might step back a little bit from it. No problem. But really what started me was the fact that when I was 18 or 17, I can't really remember, I met somebody that you could just generally say he was just a bad person. He was very manipulative, and I'm a very trustworthy person, so I didn't think anything of it. I never really met anybody that was like that, to be completely honest with you. I never met somebody that knew how to play with someone's mind so well, and not for the greater good, for the fact that just for his own greedy benefit. What ended up happening is that he ended up stealing money from me as well as my parents. The fact that he stole money from me was fine. Like, I was fine with that, but the fact that he put my parents through so much. My parents end up having to go through so much, and I don't want to put their business out there, but it's just now, like now, 5 or 6 years later, they're finally getting on their feet. And it's because of me, you know, like because of my fault. I should have seen it, don't get me wrong, but I was kind of like in the denial part of it. So for me, it was the fact that I was quote unquote always using that as a crutch. Let's be honest, like I was using it as a crutch, and I always, like when I would get my paycheck, I would pay the bills, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta pay off the credit card bill that he started, or I gotta pay off the apartment that we used to have because he won't do it. Like it was always like him. And I failed to realize that I was the person that was putting myself down. I failed to realize that I let him control so much of me, and I had to let that go. I had the mindset of the 17, 18-year-old. That was me. And I never let that go. And it took a lot for me to let go because I had such depression from it. I had such anxiety from all the, like, everything that's happening, because partially, like, I have to say, like, partially was my fault. I now can say to my parents that I'm sorry for what I did, and I'm truly sorry for what I did. But the reason my struggle was the fact that every single day I blamed somebody else for my own surroundings, and I gave that person so much goddamn control that I could never get past it. What I learned this year, and with Empower Network, and with the amazing people around me, like, to post a picture and to have people that you know, like, you know, encourage you, or you have the people that it's just behind you 100%. Mind you, sometimes you don't want to hear it. Like, sometimes I'm just like, okay, great, I know exactly who you're talking to, but at the same time, I'm the person that's holding myself back. I was the one that, for the past 2 weeks, I let my depression get to me. I'm not gonna lie. I laid in bed, I slept in, I did not want to do anything, and that was part of my cycle again. My cycle was the fact that I didn't want to be around anybody. My cycle was the fact that I let my depression again come in, my devil. I let my devil come in and start controlling my life around me. So with Empower Network and what has changed since then is like now I'm starting to get more control of my surroundings. I'm starting to think like a 23-year-old. Now I'm 24 soon. But I'm starting to not let that person bother me. And just, it's so weird. Just the other night I had a dream about him. And it was just the fact of me being okay of letting go. Me saying I forgive you, not for him, but just forgive you in the sense of letting him go and now carrying on with my life so I can have that amazing life with Paul. I can have my amazing life and enjoy my people surrounding me, because now I don't have to think like, okay, what is that person going to do to me? What is that person, like, motives behind everything that they're doing? No. If they're doing something nice, they're doing something nice for me. If they want me around me, they want me around me. If that's what it is, that's what it is. I can't think beyond that or look more deeper into it. Mind you, I'm not gonna be perfect. There's still some moments where I just like, okay, why is that person so nice to me? What does that person want from me? Or that person only wants this, and this from me. I need to step away from that. But I have to learn to step away from it. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm not. And, like, I want to show you guys my journey. I want to sit there and show you guys the fucking steps that I take for it. Because, you know what? I want you guys to see, like, me change. You guys only sometimes know me as a little kid growing up. Like, my cousins, my family. You guys are going to see a different part of me. Like, you guys are going to see me happy, and I can't wait, and I want everybody around me to be happy. I want that so bad, and sometimes I just want to shake you guys and be like, it's $25, it's $25, but at the same time, you guys are going to have that one day where you're fucking sick of everything that comes fucking at you, and it's like, okay, the bills are paid, the bills aren't paid, this is happening, my dog's barking, like, oh, Callie, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? I'm happy. I'm a genuinely happy person because, you know what, now I get up, I can sit there and be there for my friends, I can sit there and play with Callie, I can lay down with Callie, I can sit there and do my business for 3 hours if I want, I can sit there and have a glass of wine, and I fucking don't have to ask permission about fucking anything, and you know what, that's a really great feeling, because you know what, I used to sit there, and I used to be a nurse, I told you that, I used to be a nurse, I had to ask permission all the goddamn time if I wanted to do something, if something wasn't done right, me, and it's like, you know what, fuck it. I was done with it. I was done with it so fast because, you know what, I'm a better person than that. They made me feel like I was a horrible person. Oh, I didn't get this and I didn't get that. I must be dumb. Oh my God, all this. You know, you're 23, you're young. Fuck you. Because you know what, I'm young, but I'm actually going to make it to a really good place by the time your age. And you know what, I want everybody. I'm not saying they're saying like, oh my God, I want you. I want all of you. That's like the frustrating thing is like, I want everybody, but at the same time, I can't have everybody. But you know what? I want you at least by my side being happy with me in your own different way. You know what? I have to go do some things for today, so I'm done rambling. It's about 8 minutes long, but you know what? I love you. And you know what? Click on the link if you seriously want to start changing something. I'll be right there by your side. You have 2 people. You got me and Paul. We're amazing. And you know what? And I can't wait to sit there and... I cannot sit there and wait for the first person to sit there and decide to do that. Like, I already have a couple of people signed up, but it's like, you know what, the fact that it's like I can't wait to bring in more and just start their journey, because I love seeing those little steps that they make, or when they text and call and they're like, oh my God, that just happened, or stuff like that. Like, I cannot wait. Okay, I'm done rambling for today. Alright, I love you. Bye.